Hello. Got a bit of Battlefield 1 footage for you today on the Xbox One. I just wanted to talk about how, well, I don't know if it's EA's fault or I guess it kind of is in a sense, but I bought Battlefield 1 the day it came out, and I played it on another Xbox Live account, and it was fine. And you know, there's nothing wrong with that. But I ended up making a new Xbox Live account for, you know, long story, but I made a new one, and I wasn't able to connect to the multiplayer on Battlefield 1 at all, ever. And I waited. It must have been about 2 weeks. And I kept checking forums and shit like that, and they kept saying, you know, there's a lot of other people kind of in the same boat as me saying, oh, you know, can't connect, keep disconnecting, the servers are down, blah blah blah, you know, that kind of stuff. So I left it, and then I just thought randomly, like, I need to try and fix this now. So I was reading a few more forums. They were saying shit about different ages, how that could affect if you've got like a young account under the age of 18. They don't let you play it apparently because they want to play parent. Even if your own parents say it's fine, you have to change the date. You have to literally lie and change the date of birth on your Origin account to play it. So I checked that. That said my date of birth. You know, I'm over 18, so there's no issue there. I realised that I hadn't received an email to confirm my Origin account, to confirm the creation or validate it or whatever it is. And so I kept clicking, you know, resend confirmation email, resend. Nothing was coming through at all. And then I was like, what's up with this? So I ended up trying to troubleshoot it, like going through, is it like eahelp.com or whatever it is. And you know, you select the game you're having troubles with, you select the platform, you select, you know, you go through all these sort of things that you have to select to get to the end, and then you have to select also what your problem is, what category it fits in, add some extra information, and then it's like, oh, one of our support team will be with you soon, and it says call me, and that's the only option I had, was to call me, and the only places they actually can call you from is US and Canada, and I'm in the UK, so that wasn't going to work. There was no live chat, there was no option to email them, there was nothing like that. So basically I was on my own. So I started reading more forums again, and they all said the EA help staff are like, well, to put it bluntly, they're pretty shit. They apparently a lot of them couldn't really help the people and the problems they were having. For whatever reason, whether that's the people that have requested the help not explaining it enough, or lack of understanding on some side at the very least. But anyway, so I was there like, I need to get this sorted. I've paid money for this game. I can't even play it apart from the single player, which is decent, very short though. Luckily there's a bit of replayability with the collectibles and, you know, all that kind of stuff. So logically, I went onto my Origin account again and had a look to see if my Xbox Live account was tethered with my Origin account, and it was on the 360 and the Xbox One. So I untethered it, like whatever. I took it off, and then I went on the game, loaded it up again, tethered it again, still didn't work. They say on the help website part that you should like reset your router and this, that and the other once you've done that, blah blah blah, you know, turn your Xbox off, leave it off for a few minutes, whatever. So I tried that. Obviously that didn't work either, and I was sat there, I was getting really frustrated, to be honest, because I couldn't figure out what the problem was. So I thought something about this confirmation email, maybe that's what's putting the brakes on the whole thing. So I go onto my profile, I go on the edit settings, and I change my email, and I put in my other email. I must have about 10 different emails. I tried them all, they were all invalid emails for whatever reason. Origin just wouldn't accept them. You just kept saying invalid email, invalid email, invalid email. And honestly, I was going crazy because all the emails, I have so many different ones. I've got Yahoo, I've got Hotmail, I've got Live, I've got .coms, .co.uk's. I've got loads and loads of different ones. And I didn't have a Gmail. So I thought, you know what, before even making one, I put in a random Gmail into the bit on the profile on Origin where you can change the email. I just put a random Gmail in, straight up random as hell, and clicked save, and it worked. And I was like, oh shit. So then I made the Gmail, and then I clicked to resend confirmation email, and then I got it through. I confirmed it, went back on my Xbox, and there you go. I was playing online again within like 2 minutes of doing that. And that is all it was. That's all it was. Why on earth does Origin not accept some emails, but it accepts others? Like, what's up with that? Like what the hell? I don't understand that at all. And it's not blatantly obvious that that's the issue. You know, I needed help. I wasn't able to get help. The forums, everyone was having different issues. So like, I wasn't really ever able to find help. So I just had to keep on trying and trying different shit over and over and over again until I got it. So EA Help, essentially, well, they wouldn't even allow me to get help. So like, in my eyes, that's really shit to me, because I'm not from Canada or America. So I mean, as I say, I mean, I've got it sorted finally, but I bought the game and it wouldn't work. All because I had an invalid email, which at the time of creating my Origin account, it didn't tell me was invalid. Whether that's a glitch or not, I don't know, but at the end of the day, something so small was not pointed out, and it wasn't ever really, you know, kind of made obvious. I just think it's pretty shit. But I mean, I've got it sorted now, but it took me like, you know, like 2 weeks to kind of figure it out in a sense, really, because it was working when I first got it, and I couldn't understand why. Well, I realised it must have been because I had a new account. It must have been something to do with my account. But as I said before, my Xbox Live was tethered with my Origin, so usually that's the issue. But that wasn't the issue, and it was just the email. So if you ever have any issues like that, then try changing the email to Gmail, to an actual gmail.com, and also set your location to USA. I don't know whether that changed it or made it more whatever, I don't know, but I changed my location to America and did that, and it worked. So I'm not going to change it because I feel like it will just like throw a spanner in the works and it won't work again. So yeah, so if you're having the same situation as that, then try that, and it could work. I'm not saying it is gonna, but it could. So, you know, I feel it's always good to, if you have the opportunity, I feel it's always good to pass on a bit of information if other people are having a shitty experience, because I know I bought the game, and I know like probably millions of other people did too, and probably a good percentage of them are having issues with it, and it's not right, because they've paid for the game. It should just work straight out of the box. As you know, when you buy a new car, that shit works straight out of the box. You buy a new telly, that shit works straight out of the box. And if it doesn't, you send it back. But if it's to do with servers and shit like that, that's on their side, not our side. So the game works, but the actual servers and shit like that on EA's side, on the other side of the globe, that's the shit that's not working, if that makes any sense. But yeah, so anyway, happy battlefielding, and I might see you next time. See ya.